What is going on, guys? It is your boy Tropical Habs back here today for a brand new video talking about the Montreal Canadiens. So we're here today to talk about a certain situation. There's drama going on surrounding the Montreal Canadiens after Pierre Gervais released his book Au cœur du vestiaire, talking about what happened during his time where he was the equipment manager for the Montreal Canadiens. He talked about a lot of interesting things. He talked about Dom Duchamp. I'm not going to talk about this because I don't really agree with what he said about Dom Duchamp, and Brendan Gallagher and Nick Suzuki defended Dom Duchamp, saying it wasn't not just his fault and all the players were at the blame for this situation last year for the team and all of that. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about Max Pacioretty, former Montreal Canadiens captains, because a lot of interesting things have been said in that book, and it's been made into multiple articles in French. It's been talked on Twitter. I've read a lot of things, so I'm gonna make like a quick resume about everything that's going on with that situation. So yeah, but before getting into that, I invite you guys to subscribe if you want to be updated with everything that's going on with the Montreal Canadiens. I mean, I'm one of the fastest Habs reporter out there. I make videos about the games, I make reviews, I make previews, I make videos when there's drama like this. I make videos when there's a trade, rumors. I talk about prospect. I talk about everything that's going on with the Canadiens. So yeah, if you're a Habs fan and you want to be updated with everything that's going on, you want to discuss with me about things about Montreal, I suggest you to subscribe because this channel is sick. I love doing those videos, and if you want to have fun with me talking about the best team in hockey, then subscribe. Let's try and get 50 likes also on this video for former captain Max Pacioretty. So yeah, basically what Pierre Gervais said in that book is that Max Pacioretty was the worst captain he have seen in the time he was in Montreal. Said that it was a really bad captain. He said multiple things. He said that Pacioretty had a big ego. I mean, when he was in Montreal, when I was looking at things, it didn't seem that way. He looked like a pretty composed guy, but he was in the locker room, so he knows better than us. And after when the situation happened, when he left, when I look at this and the way he's been treated in Vegas, the way they just like removed him out the team, I'm just like, all right, it might make sense. The guy really might have a big ego and a negative effect on the locker room. That's certainly possible. And he said also that Pacioretty did not fit well in the organization. He said that he won the captain vote because there were not a lot of good captain candidates back then. There was Gallagher, but he was still young, so players decided to vote for Pacioretty because there was kind of no options. I don't know about that. It's kind of weird. I feel like Plekanec could have been a great option. Markov, even Gallagher, even if he was young. I don't know. But apparently, Pacioretty, when there was 10-1 games, 10-1 wins for the Canadiens, when they came back in the locker room, he was pissed off because he didn't score a goal or he didn't score enough goals. He was playing for himself, playing for his goals and not playing for the team. He also said that Pacioretty had some beef with Piquet Souban, and that's one of the reasons why Piquet Souban got traded away. And yeah, I remember as a little kid, I was about 10 years old. I was hyped to go and watch the Canadiens. I won a contest, I think it was, from Montreal Canadiens fan club for little kids, and it was the Montreal special practice, like where they invite fans and they make like special all-star content, and they make like fastest skater, hardest shot, and they make some quick little 3-on-3 best skill move and all of that. So I was hyped. I was like 11, 10, and that's where I bought my first jersey over there of Brendan Gallagher at that moment, and I was hyped. And when I was there, they never shown this at TV. So only people who were there at that event know what I'm talking about. I don't know if any of you guys were there. It was like in 2011, 2012. So Pacioretty and Subban kind of got into a fight. During a 3-on-3 game, and they kicked them out of the practice at the beginning of the practice, they were doing like a drill. And Subban and Pacioretty kind of punched into each other's face. They left the practice and never came back. And I never heard of this ever again. So it makes sense to me after I saw that as a little kid that Pacioretty and Subban had some beef. But yeah, I wasn't surprised to read that. But the fact that Pacioretty had a big ego, and when I look at things that how it happened in Vegas, Vegas just like, yeah, take him for nothing. I don't care. It makes sense that he might have been a negative person, a negative leader in the locker room. And the way he left Montreal, he was digging shit about the Canadiens, talking shit about the Canadiens. And I remember at the golf tournament when Bergevin was there, everybody knew that they were trying to make something happen for Pacioretty to leave Montreal. It was one of the cringiest things ever. And after everything he said, I'm just like, all right, Pacioretty, and even Michel Therrien multiple times said that Pacioretty was the worst captain in Habs history, and if it would have been his choice, he wouldn't have become captain. So it matches as well what Pierre Gervais said. But yeah, it's kind of weird because as a little kid, for me, Pacioretty was kind of an example for leadership and all of that, and it seems like he wasn't at all. And yeah, I'm happy that we got Nick Suzuki, who looks like a positive leader. For him, we basically flipped a shitty captain for a good captain, and I'm hyped about this. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think it's true? Do you guys think that Pacioretty was a bad leader for both the Canadiens and probably the Golden Knights also, since they got rid of him for absolutely nothing? Do you think that he will learn from this and be a better guy in Carolina? He still hasn't played yet because he's injured. But yeah, it's been about Tropical Habs. Do you want more videos surrounding drama like this? I kind of had to make a video talking about this because everybody has been talking about this on Twitter today. So yeah, Pacioretty, worst captain in Habs history. Give me your opinion in the comments below. It's been your boy Tropical Habs, and I'll see y'all later for another video. Bye bye.